What is Angel Reese doing on the 50 most influential people as sports figures? Are you kidding me?
Angel Reese is in trouble, big trouble. But here's the thing, it's not for the reasons you think. Everyone's talking about steroids and suspensions, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. The real story, it's way more complicated. We're about to take you behind the scenes of the biggest scandal in the WNBA right now.
A woman that rebounds and shows up half naked to games.
From locker room drama to league-wide issues, this story has it all. And trust me, once you hear what's really going on, you'll never look at women's basketball the same way again. Remember when Angel Reese was tearing it up in college? She was an absolute monster on the court, dominating games left and right. It seemed like nothing could stop her. So when she joined the WNBA, everyone was thinking, this girl's gonna be the next big thing.
Again, in my view, if she doesn't clean up her behavior, she's going to be part of the problem.
The hype was real and expectations were through the roof. But things didn't exactly go as planned. Angel's stats weren't what people were expecting, and suddenly she's missing games. It's like she went from being unstoppable to, well, stopped. People started talking. Was she injured? Was there drama with the team? Nobody knew what was going on, and the rumors were flying. Let's dig into her early season performance. It was like a roller coaster, you know? One game, she's lighting it up. The next, she's barely making a dent. Take that game against the Los Angeles Sparks. Angel went off for 24 points and grabbed 12 rebounds. She was looking like the superstar everyone thought she'd be. But then, bam, she's struggling to even hit double digits in scoring for the next few games. The whispers started getting louder. Fans were wondering if she was really living up to all that hype.
And that's what I'm saying, like all the flopping and the whining. I don't want to see Caitlin Clark act like LeBron James and Luka Doncic.
I mean, this is the WNBA we're talking about. It's not college ball anymore. The competition is fierce, and every player out there is gunning for you. But here's the thing, it's not just about the stats. Angel's struggling with the whole transition to pro ball, and it's way more complicated than just numbers on a scoreboard. You've got the pressure, the expectations, the whole world watching your every move. It's enough to make anyone's head spin. And then there's that game against the New York Liberty. Angel lost her cool and got ejected for mouthing off to a ref. 2 technical fouls, just like that. She finished with 13 points and 10 rebounds, but man, it was clear she was having trouble keeping her composure under all that pressure. It's not just Angel though. The whole Chicago Sky team was struggling. They ended up with a 13-27 record for the season. That's rough. And you know people were pointing fingers, wondering if all the drama around Angel was messing with the team's mojo. Fingers were pointing everywhere, but nobody saw the storm brewing between the lines. How did a legendary player turned coach and a rising star become the Sky's perfect storm? Entered Teresa Weatherspoon, a big name in women's basketball. She came in as the new coach of the Chicago Sky, and everyone thought she'd be the one to take Angel Reese to the next level. I mean, Weatherspoon's a legend, right? 5-time WNBA All-Star, Olympic gold medalist. She knows the game inside and out. People were thinking, this is it. This is the combo that's gonna light up the league. But things got weird real fast. Instead of elevating the whole team, Weatherspoon seemed to have tunnel vision. It was all Angel, all the time. Rumors started flying that Weatherspoon was obsessed with Reese, ignoring other players on the team. Can you imagine being in that locker room? You've got teammates feeling left out, wondering why they're even there. The Sky's game started looking like a one-woman show, and not in a good way. Take that game against the Connecticut Sun. Angel's out there playing 35 minutes, putting up decent numbers, but the rest of the team, they're barely getting touches. The Sky lost by 20 points. It was painful to watch. And it wasn't just one game. This became a pattern. The team chemistry was non-existent. You'd see players on the court looking lost, like they didn't know their roles anymore. It was like watching a train wreck in slow motion, game after game. People started pointing fingers. Some blamed Angel, saying she was hogging the spotlight. Others blamed Weatherspoon, questioning her coaching decisions. The drama kept building, and the losses kept piling up. You know it's bad when your own players start speaking out. One Sky player who wanted to stay anonymous told reporters, "It's like we don't even exist out there. Everything's about Angel. How are we supposed to win games like this?" The situation got so toxic that something had to give, and boy, did it give. The Sky's season tanked hard. They ended up with one of the worst records in the league, and guess what happened next? Weatherspoon got fired. That's how bad it got. A legend in the sport shown the door after just one season. The drama on the court was intense, but off the court, that's where things get really wild. Angel's living like a superstar, but her WNBA salary tells a different story. What's her secret? You'd think a star player like Angel Reese would be rolling in dough from her WNBA contract, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because the truth might shock you. Angel's base salary in the WNBA? It's just $76 to $535. That's less than what some people make working a regular 9-to-5 job. But here's the kicker. Angel's not exactly living on a tight budget. She's rocking designer clothes, flashing fancy jewelry, and living it up like she's making millions. So what gives? How's she affording all this luxury on a WNBA rookie's salary? The answer lies off the court. Angel's got her hands in all sorts of money-making pies. She's signed deals with major brands like Reebok and Miele Organics. These endorsements are bringing in the big bucks, way more than she's making from actually playing basketball. And it doesn't stop there. Angel's all over social media, building her personal brand. She's got over 1 million followers on Instagram alone. That's a goldmine for sponsored posts and collaborations. Every time she posts about a product or shows up at an event, cha-ching, more money in the bank. But here's where it gets tricky. All this off-court hustle is great for Angel's bank account, but it's causing some serious drama with the team and fans. People are starting to wonder, is she more focused on building her brand than improving her game? Take that fashion show she did during the All-Star break. While other players were resting up or hitting the gym, Angel was strutting down the runway. Sure, it probably paid well, but some fans weren't happy. They were saying things like maybe if she spent more time practicing and less time modeling, the sky wouldn't be in last place. It's a tough spot for Angel. On one hand, she's got to make that money while she can. Basketball careers don't last forever, and the WNBA isn't paying her enough to set her up for life. But on the other hand, if her performance on the court doesn't improve, all those endorsement deals might start drying up. While Angel's juggling her on-court performance and off-court business, another ball just dropped. Suddenly, everyone's talking about steroids, suspensions, and scandals. But here's the kicker. None of it's true. So how did Angel end up in the center of this media circus? Let's break down these wild rumors. People are saying Angel's banned from the WNBA for life. Can you believe that? It's like someone took a tiny grain of truth and turned it into a mountain of lies. We're talking steroid accusations, secret suspensions, you name it. The internet was on fire with all these crazy stories. But here's the thing, none of it was true, not even close. So why were people buying into this nonsense? It's like everyone forgot how to fact check overnight. You've got fans, reporters, even some players, all spreading these rumors like wildfire. And poor Angel's caught in the middle of it all. You want to know where all this started? It was a YouTube channel called Basket Hoops. These guys claim to be huge Caitlin Clark fans, and suddenly they're dropping exclusive news about Angel Reese being banned. Talk about stirring up drama. It's like they took their rivalry from college and decided to keep it going in the pros. And then social media got hold of it. Man, it was like watching a game of telephone gone horribly wrong. One person tweets about Angel missing a game. The next thing you know, there are Facebook posts about her using steroids. It just kept snowballing, getting crazier and crazier with each share. In all this, you're trying to recover from an injury, and suddenly the whole world thinks you're some kind of cheater. Mess with your head, right? So Angel tried to set the record straight, posting stuff like, I guess it ain't happening. But by then, the damage was already done. The truth finally came out, but it was way less exciting than the rumors. Angel wasn't banned or suspended. She was just recovering from wrist surgery. That's it. No steroids, no secret suspension, just a player taking time to heal. But you know how it is. The truth never spreads as fast as a juicy rumor. So what's the deal with Angel Reese? Is she just another overhyped rookie? Or is there more to the story? Look, being a young star isn't easy. You've got the fame, the money, and a whole lot of pressure. Angel's dealing with all that, plus injuries and crazy rumors. But here's the thing, she's got talent, real talent, the kind that could make her a WNBA superstar. Can she bounce back from all this drama? That's the million-dollar question. Angel's gotta focus on her game, block out the noise, and prove herself on the court. Only time will tell if she'll live up to the hype. But one thing's for sure, we'll all be watching to see what happens next.